Hey guys, this is Tyler with Diesel, and today on the channel we're going to install the Hothead Headliner for our Sky one-touch power top and do some decibel testing before and after to see if it actually gives us a little bit quieter ride like we desire. Let's check it out. Hey guys, before we get started today, if you're new to Diesel, make sure you check us out. Hit the subscribe button below so that way you don't miss a moment. We like to cover basically every aspect of our JL Eco Diesel Unlimited Rubicon. We've got an older Jeep too that we're working on, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a moment. Alright guys, so in today's video what we're going to do is we are going to install this Hothead Headliner on our Sky one-touch power top for the Jeep. And we are going to kind of do some sound testing before and after, just to see if this is really worth your money if you're looking for something to kind of quiet your one-touch power top a little bit. If you haven't seen it, we did a video, I'll put a link up here, maybe about a month or two ago. We actually kind of dove into just how loud the one-touch power top was, where we did some sound testing with Lisa's Jeep, and then we also compared it to our friend Jim and Amanda's hardtop Wrangler Sport, right? So when we posted that video, a lot of people started reaching out in the comments and saying that Hothead Headliners is coming out with a headliner for the one-touch power top, and they'd like to see us review it. So I think this is great. This is a pretty cool product. It's brand new from Hothead Headliners, and it's different. It took a little bit of engineering and ingenuity to make something that would work with the one-touch power top. But this thing's really cool. It seems like a really good construction. It's got a nice like headliner fabric, like what you would see, you know, in a typical vehicle. And I think it's going to be pretty cool, and it'll definitely help with the heat, hopefully with the sound a little bit, right? So this thing runs you $289, free shipping. I think they're out of Colorado or something. It's pretty cool. They actually do like a 10% first responder discount, which Lisa got that because she is a nurse. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take the Jeep for a ride right now, get the decibel meter out, just kind of see baseline where we're at, and then we're going to come back and we are going to install this, and then we're going to check it out again to see if it does anything. To be honest with you, I don't think we're going to see a ton of a noticeable difference on the decibel meter as far as what it's going to say, but we'll see. I could be wrong. It is honestly a little windy today too, so it's probably a less than ideal day for driving your Jeep, but that's all right. We'll check it out. All right guys, so we're back on the road once again. It's the same stretch of highway. It's just close to our house that we did in the last video. I don't want to talk while I'm taking or trying to show you guys the decibel readings. So it looks like when I'm not, you know, kind of screaming in the back seat, it's maybe 88, 89 or so. And up there by Lisa's head, you know, maybe a touch louder. So this is just kind of a good baseline. We're gonna go back home. We're going to install this headliner, and then we'll kind of come back out and check it, hopefully with the same conditions, winds and things like that. All right guys, so we're gonna get to putting this thing in the Jeep. The first thing you want to do is you want to go and you want to wipe every other bar. It's the ones that aren't attached. See, this one's attached, this one's not attached, so you want to wipe every other bar that's not attached, and then the front and the back with just like mineral spirits or something like that, to make sure that the adhesive Velcro sticks well. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll start sticking these on. Okay, so there's two different types of Velcro. These two are for the front and rear. These other two are for all the in-between ones, again, the ones that go up. So these are pretty simple. It's just a peel and stick, and to be honest with you, they stick pretty well. So really the only key is just to make sure that you get it centered as best you can. So I'm gonna put all the easy ones on here first, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so one of these bars is under here. It's kind of tough to get. The Hothead Headliners video does a good job explaining that. So what Lisa's going to do, she's going to open the top for us. and it's going to go back all the way, and then she's going to start to close it, and you're going to see that's going to present these two that I haven't done yet to me. This is the one you can't reach, so stop it, and now I can get to this one to put the Velcro on it, no problem. Zip tape roller, life hack. Alright, so we got all the intermediate ones on. The only trick to these is you want to make sure that you kind of push and work them in the whole way, because adhesives like that, they really have to be pushed to work. A roller would probably be a good thing, like a tape roller or something. So if you can hear, we have the Jeep on and running with the defrost. So I guess it's a good trick, they said in the Hothead Headliner video, to get these nice and warm before you go in the front and back. So next what we'll do is we'll apply one of those up here for the front. It goes right on this surface, and then the same thing for the back. Alright, so like I said, these 3M ones go on the front and the back here. It is a little shorter than with the width, so make sure you got it centered. But it should be pretty straightforward. A lot of nice sounds for you guys in the video. So I'm gonna get my roller on this one again, make sure that's down, and then we'll move to the back. Alright, so in the back here, it's kind of the same thing. But the only thing is there's these little bumps right here, and you want to make sure that you don't go over that bump, because then it's not going to adhere. And they also give you this little adhesion promoter in the back. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this on and leave it for I think 3 to 5 minutes or so until it's dry. And that's because this piece is plastic, so it's just going to help it adhere a little better. So you break it, and then this pad should start to get wet, I guess. Yes. And then you just kind of apply this where you wanted your thing to go. So we're going to let this go until it's dry to the touch. Then we'll pop this Velcro on. Alright, so our primer is dried, so now we're going to stick this guy. Make sure I'm kind of centered. Looks like it goes right between those little dimples there. Ooh. Stick that on. Littering everywhere. And once again, take my tape roller, and we should be good to go. Now we can throw the headliner in. Alright guys, so now it's time to put the headliner in. This should be the easy part. Obviously the Velcro side goes up towards the Velcro you just put on. It's pretty cool. They got a nice wide landing pad or whatever I'll call it here, so you don't miss it. So I don't know exactly what he did in the video, but I'm just gonna feed it through. This requires advanced techniques. Alright, so what they said to do was to stick the front first. So we're going to come up here. I'm going to make sure it's centered-ish. We're going to stick this guy. That sticks really nice. And then they said go to the back and pull it tight. So we'll come back here, pull it tight. Stick this guy. I think I'm centered. You should be around the other side. Oh, up here. Now, you can go through and stick that middle up. So for the middle, they said just pull it tight to the outside and then stick the middle, work your way out. That way you don't have a saggy headliner on brand new Jeep. That's about it, guys. That's pretty cool. To be honest with you, I think if you weren't filming a video, it would probably clock in at like a 20 to 30 minute job, which is pretty epic. And of course, before you ask, yes, you can still use the one-touch power tap with the headliner installed. It folds up. The key is you put the Velcro on the ones that go up so the headliner always stays. Pretty slick. That's a pretty cool headliner. Alright, so now all that's left to do is to put the Jeep back together, and then we're going to go back on the road and test the decibels again. Alright guys, so we got the headliner installed. We're back on the road here. Just to show you quick, it does say 12 to 23 mile an hour winds where we're at right now. So that definitely could play, factor in how loud it is. I think we're actually heading mostly into the wind on this stretch of road. So I'm going to pull up the decibel meter. Also, I didn't say it before, but for this testing, we're going exactly 70 miles an hour. Look at that. The proof is in the pudding. Discernible evidence that it is quieter with the Hothead Headliner. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's pretty consistently teetering between 87 and 88, where before it was 88, 89 to 90. So that's pretty cool. Again, go watch that video that we did before just about how loud the one-touch power tap was, because if you understand how decibels work, 1 to 2 decibels is quite a bit, actually, for how quiet your vehicle is. All right, Lisa. Oh. Is it quieter or no?
It's definitely quieter.
Definitely quieter. Discernible difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So that about sums it up for this video, guys. I'm just kind of wanted to give you a glimpse of how it was to install this and kind of introduce you guys to the product and then show you what our thoughts were. I mean, honestly, I think $289 is a very fair price for something like this, even if it does only knock down like a tiny, a decibel or two, just because that's a pretty cheap mod in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Jeep mods, and every little bit that you can make this thing quieter is really going to help. I think next, Lisa and I will maybe look to do a couple other tricks to hopefully get the Jeep ride a little bit quieter, even further than the headliner, and we'll be sure to make a video about that. Shout out to Mark and Hothead Headliners. You guys did a great job with this. I'm really surprised that someone out there was able to come up with a top like this and a headliner that you can still get all the functionality out of your one-touch power tap with. The only thing that I would say to you guys out there that are looking to buy this and want to install it, that tape roller really is a good hack. That actually stems from like working on the house. You use that to make sure your tape for your weatherproofing is sealed really well. So I'll actually throw a link to that tape roller in the description below. There's a lot of cheap options out there. I think that could be one of the keys to make sure you get this Velcro adhered really well. Make sure that this thing doesn't fall off in the hot summer or something like that. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description below. Again, I'll put a link to Hothead Headliners and the install video on this. I would reference that if you want to buy one of these and install it. I'll put that stuff in the description below. Make sure to subscribe so you can check out our further soundproofing ideas or videos, and you won't miss a moment of diesel. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.